Hey everybody, welcome back. Come on in. Welcome, friends. I just wanted to come and bring you a quick update on Ernest Williams. This is Shirley Strawberry's husband. So he had another bond hearing recently, and the bond was reduced. The bond was reduced from 800,000 to 700,000. They decided to decrease per count. So there's four counts in this case, and they decided to decrease the amount from 200,000 each to 175,000. So I'm just going to play that clip, and let me tell you where I got the clip from. There is a video on YouTube by, I would like to get it right. So, 1 second, please. Because I'm sharing her clips, I want you to give her a view. It's called Watch Live with the Intellects, Ernest Williams bond hearing. So the link is on the Hidden Horror Facebook page. Give it a listen. It starts at about 38 minutes, but you only need to listen to about 5 minutes. So I'm going to play just his portion of the bond hearing. Okay.
All right, Ms. Rhonda. Good evening, Judge. I'm going to waive sounding of everything for Mr. Williams. So it's 23 CP 215407, not just on this case and other cases, though. It's 495 days without indictment. Has any of his cases been indicted, Ms. Rhonda? No, Judge, they haven't. Okay. It's 800.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it for just a quick second. So just so that you're aware, Mr. Williams, he has multiple cases. This is just one of his cases where he has 4 counts. In this one case, he has 2 attorneys. This attorney, the female attorney, she has 5 of the 7 cases that he has. There is a separate male attorney, and he has 2 of his cases. So there's 2 attorneys, 7 cases. She has 5 cases that she's representing him in, and multiple cases have not indicted him yet. Okay, just so you can know where this is going.
Good bond 1, 2, 3, 4 CWAC cases. Yes, 19 cycles. The last arrest was May the 12th, 2015, in Fulton County for theft by deception. 2 counts.
So let me just pause. So they're just going over his criminal history, his criminal record. When the judge is taking into consideration reducing bond, they want to see what is his past, what is his criminal record, his criminal history, is there a chance for a flight risk, things like that. They're going to take all of that into consideration before they make a decision. Now, because he is a regular person, that amount of bond for any person would be a lot of money. So it's kind of like he really doesn't have bond because the amount is so high. So they're saying, hey, let's be fair with him. Let's try to reduce it so it's something that he can put up. But sometimes people will have a very high bond so they cannot be released. Some charges require a bond. But if you set it so high, you know the person cannot make this bond. And that's the intention, not to let them be released back in the public. I believe that's what's going on in the Michael Kelly case. I believe his bond is set at $5 million. This is a different case that I'm going to do a quick update on, but I believe the bond is so high so that he is not released back into the public, and he is in custody. He's in jail right now. Okay, let's continue on.
And that charge was null pros on February the 1st, 2016. He does appear to have an outstanding hold out of McDonough, Georgia, for larceny. The date on that warrant was February the 19th, 2019. And he has prior felony convictions. One in 2006 out of Cobb County for theft by taking, and armed robbery, and theft by receiving stolen property. One in 2005 out of...
Okay, so pause. So he has some theft history, armed robbery history. I'm not sure if his wife, Shirley Strawberry, knew about that. I just bought a video probably about a month ago where His first wife is alleging that she is still legally married to Mr. Williams and that all of the other marriages after her are illegal. So again, I recommended Charlie Strawberry research that, obtain an attorney, maybe she can obtain an annulment, something like that, because her marriage may not be legal if he never got a legal divorce, a judgment of divorce from his first wife. His first wife is coming forward saying they were never divorced. Okay, let's continue.
Kentucky for bank fraud. And one in 2005 out of Cobb County for false statements or writings. Nothing in addition, Your Honor. All right, go ahead, Ms. Rhonda.
Yes, Your Honor. As stated, Mr. Williams does have a $200,000 bond on these charges. So I was really not in question here. He does, since he has already been granted a bond, he is entitled to a bond, and really the issue here is that the $800,000 total, because it's $200,000 per charge, is basically tantamount to no bond. Mr. Williams has been in custody for 495 days. And this case does originate out of the incident that did put him in jail 495 days ago. I would ask for his bond to be significantly reduced. I would ask for that bond not to exceed $50,000 total. Mr. Williams is looking for it.
Okay, so let's pause for a second. His attorney is saying that she would like for that bond to be reduced from $200,000 per count to $50,000 per count. Now it is up to the judge. This is merely a recommendation. However, with his significant criminal history, all of those convictions, I would not want to release this person, if it was my decision, back into the public. He would have to really be on a tether. He would have to be monitored. He would have to have restrictions on who he could be around. Some of his other cases involve animals and children. So just to say, releasing him back into the public may not be the best choice, but he would have to have some severe restrictions to be released back into the public, where I would feel confident that he would not harm anyone else or commit any other criminal acts. Okay, let's continue.
In court, he is presumed innocent of all charges, and the bond as currently situated is basically tantamount to no bond.
You represent him in all his cases?
I have 5 of his cases, and Colonel Lewis has, I believe, the other 2.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, go ahead, Mr. Malkin.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good evening, Ms. Rondon. It looks like he's got 7 cases, if I'm understanding correctly, open with very serious charges, and I believe I heard that he had an armed robbery conviction as well. So, not lowering his bond at all would not be unreasonable, given the danger that he poses to the victims.
Okay, so let's pause it right here. So again, the prosecutor is basically stating what I'm feeling and thinking also. Why would you lower a bond on someone that has these prior convictions, has 7 open pending cases? Some of the cases we know have multiple criminal charges, very serious charges. So would you really want to do that? Maybe you would reduce it slightly, right? Still making it very hard for him to get that, make that bond. I would not be confident or comfortable doing that. If I had to make the decision, I would think about the public interest, public safety, the victims, even the likelihood that he could leave the country. Okay, let's continue on. It's almost over.
The community risk of reoffending, having all these cases open at once, I'm going to ask that the bond remain the same.
I would too.
All right, let's see. No drugs unless prescribed, no alcohol, no weapons. So, you don't have private counsel, so we'll take off income under, but you'll still have 24-hour curfews. Do you have an address where you're living?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it in Fulton? Do you know?
I do believe it's in full.
Okay, let's pause. They said they're going to take off the ankle monitor, but there will be 24-hour curfew. So I'm not sure if that's meaning that you have to be on site 100% of your day at home where you reside for a 24-hour curfew. That means that you probably will not have the ability to work, to go to a job, go to an 8 to 5, 9 to 6 type of job. They're probably gonna, if they release him, they're probably gonna take his passport, right? You don't want to have a flight risk. They're probably going to prevent him from contacting in all of his cases, any of those people. You don't want to have him contact those people involved in the other cases. I would say, no contact with any children. Because of some of the charges, I would say he would not be able to maybe even go on the internet because of the nature of some of those charges. Definitely not have an animal or be around an animal. Just so much, so dangerous of an idea that you're going to put this person back on the street. This is a high risk. I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. But let's finish it.
Fulton County.
City of Fulton County, third up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. Okay. All right. No social media, no internet usage, no further contact with anyone under the age of 18. Cannot leave Fulton County. You must surrender your passport to your lawyer. I know that was on there previously, Ms. Rhonda, before you. Do you have a way to secure his passport?
Yeah, we can make that happen.
All right, you have to surrender your passport to Ms. Rhonda. I know if you have Carol Lewis, you have to surrender them to one of them, and then they can talk between each other and make sure. Also, and for some reason, I think it's because the thing, no further contact with any animals. $175,000 on each count, and I'm going to email the DA and let her know and remind her about all 5, 6, 7 of these cases, Ms. Rhonda.
Judge.
Thank you. Best of luck to you, sir. You can leave the booth.
Okay, so just wrapping this up, the judge reduced the bond from $200,000 per count in this case to $175,000 per count. So that changes it from $800,000 total to $700,000 total, with many restrictions, right? You cannot have social media. You cannot be around any animals. You have to have 24-hour curfew. You cannot leave Fulton County. You have to turn over your passport. Just so many restrictions. Hopefully, regretfully, because I don't like to see people confined in jail, but it just seems like a very high risk with the pending charges. Let these charges go forward. Let him be indicted. Let them move forward on all of these different cases. Let that be resolved. Then see where it's at. Okay, so thank you for checking out this video. Please continue to check out some of my other videos. If I don't see you in a future video before all of the Thanksgiving Day festivities, I just want to tell you, my friends, happy Thanksgiving. Be well. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Get out. See family. Eat some turkey. Play some games. And just enjoy these holidays coming up, okay? So thanks for checking out this video. I hope to see you soon. Be well, all my friends. Take care. Bye, friends. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving.